Hi everyone, I'm new here. This is my second YouTube channel. Excuse my deep voice. Okay, today what I'm bringing to the table is how to do a no makeup to minimal look as a model. As a model, one of the challenges we face most time is to look natural. Either going to a casting or just going out, and at the same time, you really want to look on fleek. So this is how I go about it. First, I'm going to come in with my moisturizer. So I use this Body Shop shea butter. That is what I use as my moisturizer because it goes well with my skin and I've tried it several times. It works well. So I'm going to come in with this on my face with my palm. Make sure your palm is neat. I'm going to come in with this all around my face. So after that, you can leave it for some seconds to make it dry. It's optional. So I'm going to come in with my mattifier. So this is my mattifier. No, I always prefer to blend with my palm, but I keep it very neat. It works faster and it blends well. Here we go. So after blending well, so I'm going to come in with my foundation here. So why I use this True Color Classic foundation? Because it's a mattifying foundation. It lasts longer and always dry, not oily at all. So I'm going to come in with it, apply some on my face. Normally I use a foundation that is one shade like darker than my skin. Reason being, I want it to blend well and I don't want it to look too flashy. So I'm going to come in with this, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Blend it so well with my blending brush. So I don't really want to apply this much on my face, just to keep it natural and at the same time not too heavy. So I'm going to apply more on my forehead and blend it. So what I do is blend it into my hairline. So as you can see, this is the same tone with my skin. So what I do is, I think I need to blend this place a bit. So what I do is, I come in with a darker shade of foundation. So I'm going to come with my Solara foundation. Solara foundation. I'm going to blend these ones on the areas I want to be a little more darker, just to bring out my cheekbone because I have a very high cheekbone. So I'm going to blend in. So I'm going to blend in. I'm going to blend in on my hairline too. Okay. After that, I would love to come in with my dark shade of powder, and most times I like to use loose powder, but I'll usually use a powder that is a bit darker than my skin also, just to bring out the natural look, and at the same time it's not going to appear darker than my skin. So this is it. So I'm going to be using Silara loose powder. Here we go. So I'm going to come in with my loose powder. So I'm going to apply all over my face. On my forehead too. Blend into my hairline. So after that, what I do is to bring out my cheekbone. I'm going to come in with my MAC powder here. I'm going to apply it on my eye region. Sorry, not to bring out my cheekbone, actually, is to lift my under eye, to lift it a bit, because it seems a bit inside, because the powder shade I use is a bit darker than my skin tone. So I'm going to come in with this a bit light shade. Okay, I'm going to apply here and apply some on my forehead to make it a bit bright. Very minimal on my nose too. So after that, I would come in with my spooling brush. As you can see, I don't carve my brows. This is because I want a strictly natural look. That is why I leave it uncarved. So I'm just gonna brush it out and straighten it. So this is what I do. Here we go. Okay, this place seems a bit empty, so basically what I do is I use my kajal. So I would bring my kajal, maybe put some on the spooling brush. Okay, then brush it out. This, like this, like this. Do you see the difference? Do you see it? It has been covered up. Then I straighten it. That is just the simple trick I use. Here again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go in with my spooling brush and then use the kajal. Then just straighten it. Then go ahead and straighten it. So I'm good to go. So after that, I would come in with my kajal. Actually, this is optional because you might decide to leave it that way, or maybe still go in with it and apply little on just my under eye to bring out my eye. See that? So I'm going to go in with my spooling brush on my edges. You know why I like to use my spooling brush on my edges is because it blends it well and it gives it this natural look. If I use the normal brush, I don't seem to get what I want, so this is why I use my spooling brush. And sometimes I use the kaja to fill the brush just to cover out some areas that are not having hair. So this is it, like this place now. I'll just go in with it and blend it straight. As you can see, it really comes out well. So next I'm going to my lip region. So normally I like to use this shiny lip gloss because this pink lip gloss because it has some shiny pigment in it. So I would go in with that first on my lips. Then I will use the natural glossy look here. So I use two different type of lip gloss. Yeah. So to keep it neat and perfect, I'm going to go in with my spray. Okay, but before then, I would like to use some of my bronzer. So normally I use Solara bronzer here. So I'm going to go in with my bronzer with my palm. Just minimal. Apply some here. So this looks a bit too shouty, so what I do is to come in with my blending brush to correct it a little bit. So although it's so good that it doesn't even take away the shining appearance. Did you see that? You see it? Stay there. And lastly, I'll come in with my makeup spray. Sorry, I don't have a fan. And with this, I'm good to go with my no makeup to minimal look. So thank you so much for joining me, watching my videos. I really appreciate this, and I would love you to subscribe, to like my videos and subscribe. I'm new here and that will encourage me a lot. Thank you. Bye.